But Democrats have really screwed America for the last year. Let's reflect on just some of that. One-party rule for 1 year, and America will be working for years to come to recover from the left's total and complete failures. Democrats have failed at our southern border. Over 2 million illegal aliens have crossed our southern border during Biden's year-long nap. And their vegetable in chief tried to send them $450,000 a pop. Yep, drug smuggling is up, human smuggling is up, and we're seeing historic numbers of thieves, felons, and murderers crossing our southern border. Democrats have failed internationally. Hundreds of Americans left stranded in Afghanistan, and billions of dollars of military equipment left behind. I'm not sure what Joe Biden and his woke generals left more of in Afghanistan. American citizens, America's military equipment, or American pride.
Now, of course, she fails on many levels. But what I mean is her delivery is just perfect. Whether it be calling out the woke generals. Yeah, she really did that. She called out the woke generals. You know, the people who are in charge of war and defending the country, and ultimately people who are responsible for thousands, if not more than that, lives being lost. Yes, those people are so woke. Joe Biden and his woke generals. The southern border, everything's just a mess because, of course, everything was just fine until big bad Joe Biden hit office. Everything was good, but once he got in office, everything went to shit. Now, one of the most ridiculous arguments to me that Republicans continuously make is that somehow whenever Democrats are in office, drug smuggling increases. But of course, this isn't the case. And I'll talk about this in many of my videos that I've done here. NAFTA is what opened the floodgates for drug smuggling to be easier than it ever had, because on the southern border, there's so many truckloads of goods, of trade goods, of all different types of things that come over the border. You just can't stop all the drugs because they paint this picture like, you know, the drug smugglers, they have it on their backs. They have all the drugs in their backpacks and they're hiking across the desert and they come in with the caravans because, you know, there's no way that the Border Patrol would see these huge quantities of drugs. Cartels move tons of drugs. That's the quantity that they move. Tons. You're not moving tons of drugs in a backpack, crossing the border on foot. That's not how this works. Drugs get here via 18-wheeler trucks, boats, submarines, and airplanes. And a lot of that, yes, indeed, was because of the North America Free Trade Agreement.
Regardless, America will be working for years to regain the trust of our allies and the respect of our enemies.
And then, of course, she goes into the tirade to say America's going to be working for years to regain the respect of our allies and the respect of our enemies. Because, you know, when Donald Trump was in office, the entire world just respected us so much. You know, how he would, you know, go up in front of the entire world and call himself a stable genius and say that he and his administration accomplished more than any other administration in history.
My administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay.
All the buffoonish things that he did, world leaders literally laughing at us. No. Of course, erase that part of history. But no. Now that Joe Biden's in there, Biden was in there when Obama was in there. Biden's been in there. Like, world leaders have known Biden for decades. He's not a new face. The North American military machine, or rather the American military machine, is what made us such a strong empire. That's what did it. So this isn't a new thing. But of course, we have to have people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, or Donald Trump in office, because if we don't, we're really, really risking our national respect. And we can't have that. So in 2024, make sure that you vote for Donald Trump, because only then will America stand a chance on the world stage. Of course, I'm kidding. Don't vote for Donald Trump in 2024.